On this episode of Teamwork, I'm going to show you how to grow a collaborative community. Let's get to it. Hello and welcome to Teamwork. I'm Dan Thomas, and in this series I help businesses grow, collaborate and create communities that thrive. On this episode I'm talking all about growing collaborative communities, how you can help people work together by creating a community that adds value to them and your business. Now, we've all seen it, communities springing up out of nothing and communities dying off out of nothing as well. So what is it that defines the success or failure of a community? Well, here's some classic examples, and I'm sure some of these will be familiar to you. Hey guys, welcome to our Totally Rad community. Come over here and get involved. Oh, hey, this community looks pretty cool. What's going on? Hey everyone, we spent the last 4 months designing this community. It looks awesome. We hope you get a lot of value out of it. Here it is. Oh, this page looks nice. News, latest updates, news. Where do I find the stuff I need? Brand new community. We're going to put all our processes into here. Just go here to do everything that you used to do. Can you kind of give me a bit of guidance as to how I could actually change my processes to actually work with this community? Okay everyone, so instead of posting emails, just stick all your stuff in here so we can see it and then we can all work together as it comes through. I've got a bunch of reasons why I don't want to change, and I would rather just email you because it's easier for me. Is that alright? Yeah, sure, just email it to me then. We'll get it done that way. So what are the things that tie all these examples together? Well, it breaks down into 3 key elements. The first one is a lack of clarity around what the group is for and how it should be used. The second one is a lack of support for the people in that group to help them through the new change. And the third one is a lack of engagement from people and someone to stimulate further engagement in that community. Now, when you ask anyone, do you collaborate? The answer is always going to be, yeah, sure, I collaborate. I work really well with the rest of my team. For most people, realistically, there's no driver for change. They can still get their job done in the old ways, with the old methods, with the long processes, and generally slugging it out. So to help people work more effectively, you have to start defining use cases. A use case might refer to a process. Instead of creating over here, we're going to now create over here. Instead of taking questions like this, we're now going to take questions like that. People need that kind of definition to help them through this new way of working. One way to help you do that is to create personas. Personas are profiles of different people in the teams affected by the collaborative change.
Hey, so I'm Terry, I'm a developer, and I just like to stick everything on my hard drive because that's way easier for me. I don't go out much, I tend to work from home anyway, and I just get things done on my own, that's fine.
They help define the different audiences, the different roles, the different ways of working, and the aspects of that working that are going to need changing. Yeah, I'm John, I work... Dan, don't make the HR guy sound boring. That's not fair, HR's cool. I work in HR. Yeah, I'm John, I look after recruitment and development. I upload all of my documents over in SharePoint, and then I email them over to people when they're ready. I'm not gonna try a woman. Let's just assume they're all guys. Your personas might go into a fair amount of depth. They might look at how people work, where they work, their age range, their grades, the devices that they use. Lots of information that help you break down and understand your audience. Then you need to start communicating to them, and you might communicate to them in different ways depending on their background. Focus on how this change can add value to them. What's in it for them to make this change? Why should they be interested, and why should they invest the time in order to do something differently? Leadership advocacy is going to be of value as well. If you can get your leaders behind this in a continued way, it's going to be that much more compelling for your teams. Then you're going to need to create a group to invite them into. Keep it really simple here. Don't try and over-design it based on what you don't know yet. The first thing they're going to need when they come into these groups is lots of support. And that will come from community managers. Now, a good community manager is someone who's passionate for the change that you are making. It's not necessarily someone who just knows a lot about the subject matter. They really need a desire to support the people in that change and be present for a continued period to help people through it. I cannot stress enough how important community managers are. They really are going to make or break your collaborative community. You may also want to consider creating advocates networks to further promote your group and the new ways of working. Hey guys, come over to our community, it's totally awesome! The difference between an advocate and a community manager here is one of a role. An advocate is someone who is just keen, enthusiastic, and willing to share. A community manager is someone who actually has time set aside to ensure that this community is successful. I see what you did there, Terry. Yeah, instead of the process happening over here, it's now happening over here. Let me send you some details as to how that works so you know exactly where to put it for next time. Your community managers are going to need to start seeding it with content, creating conversations and helping welcome people in that group. Don't ever let anyone come into a group, say welcome, and then say nothing in return. Bad community management, bad. They're also going to need to start showcasing good examples of ways of working. Pulling out successes, showing people what's working, listening to people about what's not working, and creating discussions to find solutions to solve it. And the great community managers also train other people. They help get them upskilled in how to do things differently, and they support people along that journey. The biggest goal for a community manager is to help people in change and to add value all the time. If you have people that are doing that consistently, your community's got a great shot of being successful. Once the community's fired up and running, then you want to start making changes. Ask people what's working and what isn't. Put together groups to find solutions, and brainstorm if you can do existing things even better. Above all, keep working that use case, making your outcomes better and better. That'll create great collaborative outcomes for your community and your business. Well, that's it for another Teamwork episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. It is 2019, which is really, really exciting. And I've just committed to doing vlogs every single weekday. So please, if you haven't already, head down and subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscribe button to get more from me and smash that bell icon to get notifications. And if this has been helpful for you, don't forget to hit that share button. Pass on the knowledge and leave a comment below. I really want to hear what your thoughts are around how to create collaborative communities. Until next time, see you all again on another episode of Teamwork. Oh, so many changes. So many changes.